Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Episode 38. Suplex, Biddies.
Biddies.
We here.
Hold on, everybody pull the hump. Clean your camera.
It looks grainy, and I don't know why.
I mean, you're just a grainy human being.
That's just rude.
Okay.
I'll make that face.
Brought to you by Squarespace.
No, it's just your head.
Oh, there it is.
Good. All right.
Picked up on it.
All right.
Proud of you.
Thank you. But real talk, brought to you by Couch Guy Sports here. Go use the internet one time. Check them out. Check out all the articles, blogs, other podcasts on the network. And also, the Suplex Biddies is also sponsored by our friends over at Exogun. Exogun.com. Go get a massage in a moment's notice. Code CGS10 for 10% off your order. Also, we're sponsored by our good old friends at Shock Energy. A drink made by gamers for gamers. Go get your focus in a moment's notice. CGSN for 10% off your order there. Watermelon flavored box, green apple flavored box, the whole 9 yards. Trust me, it works like a charm. So let's dive in. That DVD player is here. Diego Galvez, how are you?
I am phenomenal, sir. Phenomenal. The DVD player.
Love it even more. And then we have Mr. Andrew Hunterman at 15% brain capacity after that 405.
No,
squat.
I didn't update it.
Hold on.
Currently
waiting for an update. Moment of silence for Hunterman's update.
Well, now the pressure's on. Nope, can't say that. Never mind. Yep, 15%.
All that just for something Hunterman couldn't say. All right, let's dive in. We had a very interesting week of wrestling. This might be our last show of 2021. Christmas coming around. Maybe we record next week to just do day one preview. I don't know yet. We'll dive in off air to talk. But we got some topics to start off with. Let's start off, honestly, not on the WWE side of things. Let's start off in AEW. Winter is coming.
Hunterman. It did arrive, honestly, if you saw.
Nice.
I mean, I wasn't trying to do a thing, but
good.
How would you guys rate that match, by the way?
The Danielson and Paige. And my good friend Dave Meltzer was a 4.75.
What a fuck! I hate that guy so much.
0.25 off because it wasn't in the Tokyo Dome.
I fucking hate him. Should have been a 5-star. I don't know how you don't do 5 stars after you make 2 of your top guys in your company go to a 60-minute draw in one of your biggest shows of the year.
Yeah, really. That's it.
Especially because they didn't slow down at all. It was close to what happened with Omega and Danielson themselves, where it got to the breaking point and the time limit, and they were still trying to kick the shit out of each other.
I mean, isn't Dave Meltzer like some fat boy just sitting somewhere in Alabama just tweeting?
No, he's actually a very well respected wrestling journalist that a lot of people take a lot of how would you explain it, Jones? People respect his ratings of matches, and it's actually like a big accolade if you can get a 5-star. But the joke is on the interwebs that if you're in the Tokyo Dome, you automatically get an extra star because it's the Tokyo Dome.
Correct. But I mean, if you look at the card as a whole, I mean, what's AEW doing with this Dynamite Diamond ring? Every year it just goes to MJF. He just adds on top. If they wanted to make it a big thing, I was kind of hoping that Dante Martin was going to win it over him, but I don't know. But we had a cool 8-man tag between the Super Click and Bobby Fish versus Orange Cassidy, Chuck Best Friends, and Rocky Romero, with Orange Cassidy, Best Friends, and Rocky Romero beating them. What else was on that card? Wardlow beat Matt Sydal. The Acclaimed 2.0 and Daniel Garcia beat Eddie Kingston, Lucha Brothers, and Santana and Ortiz. And then you had Sheeta and Serena Deeb, and then Conti and Penelope Ford, right?
Yep.
So I mean, it was a solid little card. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, you can't really describe anything else because of what happened at the beginning of the show, which again should have been the main event, but it wasn't.
See, I think because of the finish, they didn't main event it because they didn't want to have the broadcast close with a time limit draw. It's kind of like what they did with Omega and Daniel. So they had them start the night, and then they got the time limit draw. And it's funny, you know, all these times that these big types of matches come up where they end up doing the time limit draw, I never think that it's actually going to happen because they do it so infrequently. I was just, shitting my bridges thinking Hangman was going to lose his title already. And then as the match got to like 45, 50 minutes, my friend sitting next to me at trivia goes, dude, they're going to go to a time limit draw. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
And what do you know? They did. That's some potential match of the year stuff right there. So especially that you got that for free. My God.
Oh Jesus. Just looking at Diego's face, man. I just can't do anything anymore.
Oh God.
But I mean, no. So, all in all, I think Winter's Coming was a success.
Yep.
Then
Sheeta next getting her W, by the way, which was good because she's one of I'd say their best female of all time so far. Even though Britt Baker's gonna surpass that at some point, but for now, Sheeta's your most acclaimed, proclamated champion, whatever you want to say.
Just wait for it. But I mean, they got that. They got the Holiday Bash this week coming up. Some good matches on that card. Little Freshly Squeezed versus Adam Cole is going to be a good one.
That'll be very good.
The 6-man tag. We're getting CM Punk, Darby, and Sting teaming up against FTR and MJF.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then
okay, hold on. So was anyone else sort of disappointed that they did the lights off with MJF and the Punk thing, but it was just Sting and Darby?
Yes.
I feel like you didn't need to do that. Like, it's kind of cool because it was like the 1-year anniversary for Sting, but the lights off thing made you think it was going to be a new person. And I was like, you dick teased me. I didn't like that. You
hear that? We don't like the dick teases.
No.
But no, I mean, like, Dynamite's going to be good. Sammy Guevara versus Cody Rhodes for the AEW TNT title on Christmas is going to be good that Friday.
Yep.
Just the card looks unreal. Like or Saturday, excuse me, because it's on Christmas Day and on Christmas Eve.
Right.
But I'm curious to see how the rest of this card plays out, what it looks like. I know they have the semifinals of the AEW TBS Championship between Nyla Rose and Ruby Soho. Probably Ruby Soho will win that. And then you got Malachi Black versus Griff Garrison. Hook's fighting on Rampage again.
What a guy. Hook, huh?
He looks good.
He looks really good.
He looks
very good. Yeah, he does.
Like me some Hook.
It's just like his dad. He was just unreal somehow. And just
do yourself a favor. Buy all the Hook stock that you can.
If Hook makes a Bitcoin, invest. Trust us. We have Dogecoin.
All right. That really does for AEW. I mean, it's the end of the year. We have plenty of stuff that's coming.
I think we made Diego upset because he invested too much money in Dogecoin and lost a fortune.
Oh yeah, very upset.
Also, don't forget, because in the last episode of AEW, Tony Khan announced that they're going to be holding an Owen Hart Cup.
He gave some details on it finally. Well, they announced that a while back. Remember, it was a big old press release.
Yep.
And then now they're finally starting to do it, and they're going to. I don't know if they're going to tie it into their alleged Canadian shows coming up. I can't remember if those were officially announced or not.
Probably.
But that's going to be coming up, and
but it looks like more information is going to be revealed this week at the Holiday Bash. So make sure you check out for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move into the other side of things.
WWE.
The WWE. I think the first one we're going to talk about is the news that broke earlier this week, or late last week, is that Kevin Owens is officially signed an extension to stay with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
What are our thoughts on KO staying with WWE?
It was a surprise. It was not to say that it as he said on I think he made an appearance on the French commentaries teams podcast that WWE has, which I didn't know was a thing, something along those lines. But he just said it was the best thing for his family, financially. So, 2-3 years, he's allegedly going to be getting paid $2 to $3 million a year. Obviously, with merchandise, he's a big name. Likely those big spots. Hopefully, he gets maybe a title reign. I mean, he freaking deserves it. But it was a surprise. But for his family, it makes perfect sense. He can always go to AEW later. It's not going anywhere. So,
yeah, no, I agree 100%. Diego.
I mean, it caught me by surprise, honestly, because I really thought the dude was out of WWE, and I even better, it didn't seem at all like WWE was trying to make any moves to keep him financially. I mean, yeah, they were trying to incorporate him a little bit more towards, signing time at this point. Making sure that he was a little bit more involved in the card and all that stuff. But other than that, it wasn't like heavy talks of WWE looking to extend their contract and do whatever it took to make it happen. So I was surprised, but it makes me happy, honestly, just because realistically, WWE clearly believes in his product and believes in his talent. It's just a matter of how they utilize him. I will hope that just this little push was not just to get his contract re-signed with WWE, and that this push is actually just the start of what could be, more to come for KL.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anybody else kind of curious about that weird clause that was getting rumored around with him?
So I think it got debunked finally, because it was kind of one of those things where they thought he got some special like amnesty or clause. I forget what the wording would be specifically, but apparently it was that he couldn't be fired during the remainder of his deal. But that's not the case. He didn't get anything special, that he still could be on the chopping block at any point. So if WWE decides, well, fuck it, we don't need him anymore, they can just do what they did to everybody else to him. But he's just getting his bag. He deserves it. And let's hope he gets some sustained push on television, because I mean, his little buddy heel partnership with Seth Rollins has been pretty entertaining. I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight. So
I can't wait. Can they just become best friends and then agree that Roman Reigns is the worst? Just give me the Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens vibe back, please.
Yeah.
It
was pretty
set up
fun.
that little feud.
And then not to forget, Bobby Lashley is now at day one, and now it's a fatal 4-way match, which is making me super nervous that Big E's going to lose. But
Well, that was gonna be the next thing I tied into it. Speaking of how Kevin Owens, with Bobby Lashley now getting added on, it just, I don't know. I'm curious to see what I'm curious to see what Raw looks like tonight, as we're recording Monday night. December 20th. Come on, Jones, figure it out.
September, fuck, bro. Yeah. I know you went to New York and it's like a different time zone, but like, geez.
Unless you haven't done your Christmas present, purchasing without telling us that you haven't done your Christmas.
Yeah, and then Christmas Day you can come downstairs to everyone in their Santa Claus, pajamas and everything. Because I thought it was September 25th. I didn't get anything.
My bad, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm curious to see how this dynamic goes, because I really don't know. I mean, in all honesty, I thinking on who could take the pin without it being bad would be Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Or Seth, honestly.
I think the Seth program is going to continue. I think that might be the Rumble match if he does retain. But who knows with that, man? It's kind of worrying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know who's going to win the Rumble anymore, because I like the Damian Priest pick, but now I kind of think it's going to be Kevin Owens because he just re-signed. I don't know.
That could be something. It'd be kind of a twist, you could say.
Who knows? I'm just curious to see how Raw looks shaped up to be, because I mean, they got Edge and the Miz will be their own thing for a little bit. Hopefully not all the way to Mania, because that would be way too long. But I just think moving forward, Raw has a chance to be an actual show again. They should not fuck it up by any means necessary.
I mean, Raw has had a streak of like a month or so where it has been better than SmackDown, and a lot of people have been talking about it online. because SmackDown, outside of Roman Reigns, that's obviously everything they've done there with Brock Lesnar, Sami Zayn. It's been wonderful. But all the other stuff, it's a bunch of quick, stupid matches that make no sense. Shinsuke Nakamura hasn't defended the Intercontinental title in like 4 or 5 months, and that's like a thing. And it's coming up at day one, finally. But it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The guy's just sitting there as your mid-card champion, but you're throwing him in tag matches with other tag team contenders. Like, why not establish a mid-card to potentially elevate someone to versus Roman? No, it's a whole thing. They can't. I don't know, man. They just can't seem to fucking get consistent, and it's just the worst.
Arlen's feeling the type of way now. SmackDown used to be his favorite show.
Getting mad. When I was going for that second rep of 405, and I almost passed out because there was no oxygen left in my brain, I thought about it, and I was like, I need to see if they improved. And this is why I'm gonna sustain this weight and finish my rep.
Oh my goodness!
And I gotta get mad, and none of that's true, but I was trying to ramble, and it worked.
There you go. Oh, I just Raw, like you said, Raw's just been better than SmackDown right now. I mean, I just think personally, their big four compared to what SmackDown has for their quote unquote big four, it's just better. Drew's not in anything with Roman. Like, there's no signs of that happening anytime soon. Like, what's Drew's point on the show if he's not going to just face Roman Reigns?
Mm-hmm. Which is allegedly the rumored Royal Rumble match, title match between him and Roman.
I don't know. Just curious. Then also, so SmackDown looks like Sami Zayn's going to be the number one guy now.
Yep.
For the IC.
Yep. At this point, just give him back the belt. It was pointless to have him lose it in the first place.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's rumors that were coming out today, and I think last night that Sami Zayn also may have re-signed, just like his best friend Kevin Owens. So it could be one of those things where, you re-signed, thanks, we'll give you this title as a little reward, and then he can have some TV time and actually hopefully defend it. But his whole Brock Sammy stuff still just been so good, and Brock and his overalls and everything. I do love this incarnation of the beast. It has been very entertaining. Diego, at some point, are you going to contribute?
Yeah, I was going to say, Diego, do you mind looking up here?
I'm trying so hard to just keep myself together in this episode.
Goodness.
But you texted
the DVD player.
Yeah, I'm still getting texts on that, just so you know. Like, everyone's like, how do you allow such behavior on Couch Guys Sports? How do you allow such violence on a DVD player? I'm like, it's a DVD player. It's Jones. You let Jones do a DVD player.
I have no idea what we're talking about, but I hope the damage control goes well.
No, leave the DVD player alone. It was a good bit.
Why did you make an adult film and make this a thing, Jones? Is what I need to know.
That's what we need to know. That's what we really need to know.
You had to do it.
No.
God,
there was no adult film that was made.
No, and the funniest thing is too, like, he tries to deny that there was no adult movie made, but then he goes and screws up Jergens with Gherkins. I mean, come on, like that's such a lead.
I don't know. Is Gherkins like a weird yogurt Jergens hybrid? Like, what was that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I was just trying to get sponsored. But no, I mean, listen, there would
like, you're not even Greek, but you're definitely a freak.
Kind of thirsty.
He's not even at his house. See this guy?
He's not even at his house. I can picture him being like, come here, three little amigos right here.
1, 2, 3. Tres.
Uno, dos, tres. Say it right,
Tres.
DVD players.
See, this is why Diego can't get involved in the show, because the show just turned sexual. It's all Diego's fault.
I
didn't
turn it sexual. You just mispronounced words.
No. I
wasn't the one that said the adult movie.
Shut up.
That was part of it.
Listen, you were sitting here like this, right? The whole episode, you've been sitting here like this, talking, like looking at your phone, texting you, just fucking can't get over Jones's DVD player last week and how he made an adult film.
You two have been going on a little rant about Sami Zayn and SmackDown. Like, you two have just
way more
up.
than that. I'm glad this is the last episode of 2021.
I'm sorry that you only have one headphone on and not two, so you can't hear the full episode.
Right.
This isn't a DJ set, Diego. Listen when the people are speaking.
Hey, Jones, where's that DVD?
Helicopter. Do you have the reel where it goes helicopter?
Oh God. So we're on Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, you were listening. Oh, this is. I had no idea.
Hey, listen.
He was listening.
I would have laughed so hard.
Oh, thank goodness he listened.
I wish he
I would have laughed so
goodness.
hard if he fell. It would have been premium.
Thank goodness. Oh. The modern day Maharaja would say he would listen. Oh, he listened to me. Very good, very good.
Have you guys seen those failures when the adjustable chair just gives up and it just goes?
Yep.
I would have loved that to happen to Chris Jones right about now.
If someone ever does that to me, I might kill a person.
But guys, listen.
That looks so painful.
Guys, listen.
Nope.
I came at the propel timing, okay? I just came out of the propel timing. I was waiting for my timing, that's all.
No one wants to see that.
I turned off
make
the
me
thing
purr.
again.
Just because I have
go
a
like
cat
this
doesn't mean you
and
make
then
me purr.
close it. I closed my laptop actually. I thought I left the chat.
That would have been a great way to end the episode. Hangman just accidentally leaves. This is what happens. We talk wrestling for like 20 minutes and then we just go off topic.
Yeah, but it's because there's team chemistry is at 100%.
Listen, you know what? From now on, off air, we're gonna have to talk about this. Just Diego, what you did last week, just taking that clip. That's what you need to post to the social media page from now on.
Just wherever we get the most off the rails, there's your little teaser. It makes no sense to what we have posted as a topic. Come here, tune in this week and figure out how we got to this point in our lives.
It's called content creation, people. You'll learn.
It was just so funny because all of a sudden I look and I go, this is excellent. And literally every other podcast that I did for the rest of the week, everybody asked me, the fuck's up with the DVD player? I've never laughed so hard in my life. Hey, content, baby. It's what we do. We bring it.
Can you answer that? It's literally been a mystery for 2 weeks now. What is up with the DVD player?
Was it plugged in at least?
No.
Are you trying some like American Pie shit with the DVD player?
No.
I know it gets like warm, but like, come on, man.
No. So what happened is the DVD player was in my parents' room.
Okay.
And what happened was,
where the action really happens. Okay.
God's greatest creation, Chris Jones.
Wait. What was it, Jones? Action happens. Action happens. Yeah.
Woo! Give me a towel. Let's go. I don't have a towel. I have pants. Woo! No.
I almost just fucking broke my computer and everything too.
Are you gonna let me tell the story about the DVD player? The people have been waiting all week for this.
Yeah. Tell us why. Tell us how. Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us when. And whomst and betwixt.
Okay. Well, you know what? How about this little teaser? Tune in next week to episode 39.
Oh, you know
and you'll
what?
get the whole
now
thing.
I'm actually leaving.
You'll get the whole thing. How about that?
What a
jerk. How about that for content?
It was in my parents' room.
Cliffhanger.
She caught me in the counter. Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Caught me on the sofa.
It wasn't me.
Got me on the
I
DVD
even
player.
had her in the shower. It wasn't me. She even got me on camera. It wasn't me. All right.
It was Suplex City.
Okay, so just dive into it. So what happened is, fuck wait until 39. That will be content on its own. So what happened was, they took it out and they put it in my room because I wasn't
okay,
home.
Hold on. What are we talking about? Is this still a DVD player?
Yes.
They took it out. You need context.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on.
They took the DVD player out of their room. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I had to say that.
Use your nouns, you know?
What's a noun?
Exactly.
So they took
place,
out
or DVD player.
They put it in my room. So I walked in as I was setting everything up for us to record, obviously, because we recorded this night. And I looked down and I go, why the fuck is this here? And I said, you know what? This will just be fun to bring into to the show tonight. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. And then boom, I just picked it up. Boom, there it was. And that's it.
You should have made up a better story. You had 2 weeks.
I will throw punch you.
throw punch you.
Oh, you wouldn't. Oh, come all the way down from Peabody. I wish you would.
Get the
Let me
right.
make sure I get
Barry.
the dead center of that Adam's apple of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I might miss it with how fucking hefty that beard is.
It's coming in. It's coming in,
Fucking hunt him in the Amish.
I was told it's a look, and people
you just
like
see when Jones hits the throat, it's just a fucking tidal wave coming.
No, see, here's the thing. No one Hunneman's just randomly strong everywhere. His throat is one of those. So literally, you go to throw punch him, and then all of a sudden, it just catches it and fucking throws it, and you hit in your face.
What are you calling him, Majin Buu?
Yes, the skinnier version of him.
Oh my god.
Hunneman says, "I don't know whether." Muscular. Excuse me. All right. So let's get back on topic. So thoughts on Brock Lesnar?
I'll talk one-on-one coming soon. Sorry.
Dear, you're going to tell him or am I?
No, you go ahead and tell him.
Oh yeah, Brock Lesnar, day one.
Nope. It's about Pal Talk 101.
I have it copywritten. You can't steal it. So
I wasn't. just wasn't getting renewed for season 2. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll make my own. Okay.
It's like undateable. It should be everywhere. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, Brock Lesnar, day one. What do we think of Brock Lesnar's character right now?
Love it. And Roman Reigns turning on Paul Heyman is a red herring, and Heyman's going to help him retain the title. Boom. Back in his graces. Hugs.
What else? I can see that happening.
Yep.
I mean, it's just good to see Brock have a personality again.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't seen Brock with a personality since 2003.
Yep. It's nice to let him just be humorous to an extent.
Yeah.
His comedic timing is also very good. And it's just his look is just something else right now.
So since 2003, he's had 2 instances where he's been comical. 1, it's current day. And 2 is when he told Heath Slater he didn't give a shit about his kids.
And Brock's box. Don't forget when he won Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, the Brock box.
Can't forget about Brock box.
It was great.
It's just good. I'm just gonna keep clapping. It's good to see Brock Lesnar, the character, rather than Brock Lesnar, the guy who just stands there and goes, Paul, and then screams. He goes, Paul, say something stupid.
And then
that's exactly what Paul looks like.
Sounds like the little turtle.
Talking about Brock.
Yeah. That's what he sounds like when he screams. It's hilarious. Close.
Anybody else remember that time that Kurt Angle's broke his neck?
Yeah, and then still finished
against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I remember.
All right, so that's just gonna be the end of the episode. We're off the rails. I'm catastrophic right now. I can't help it.
That's not even the right use of that word.
No,
Persuado. Final answer.
I'm not even catastrophic. Maybe catatonic could work.
I'm not even catastrophic. What are you?
Sorry, I'm
category 2 hurricane? Like, what are we talking about?
What are you, a
the answer is
event?
no. Listen, Hunneman, what did I tell you?
He's like, that bitch COVID. I can't even match up to her right now.
Hunneman, don't say the H word because you might come through.
Hurricane?
Dude, stop.
Is there a dog named Hurricane?
No.
Do you have a Gregory Helms mask?
No, but Gregory Helms could come in here.
Oh, I thought you were referring to her as Hurricane. I'm like, how rude.
That was very mean. Yeah. I'm texting her.
Listen here, you two.
I was about to compliment you.
You're getting in trouble tonight.
You got real good at clapping, but
both of you knock it off.
Screwed. Right, you know that? You right there. 1, 2, 3, screwed. You're done.
By the way, you wanted your little clip. This is the clip we're definitely getting.
Snip, snip, clip, clip.
I didn't say that. Just for the record, wasn't even thought about.
Let's go fucking beat your meat, bro. Go. Get out of here.
Clap your meat.
Oh, yeah.
Clap your meat.
Whatever the fuck that is. Remember when people do this? That? You're not, is it, come on.
It's just going to be funny when people who don't watch the video just listen to this audio and like, fuck some head of these guys.
Oh, so many things. How much time do you have?
None.
What makes you think they didn't ask that from the first episode?
Loaded question.
No. With that being said,
how did these guys get a sponsored podcast? Like, what the fuck?
Episode 38 is officially in the books.
38. Who's fucking with me? Who?
Not you. Okay. So from the 15% of the vaccination club, Andrew Hahnemann.
I hope it's a higher number than that. I'm getting sick of this, man. Get your shots, please. I beg you. I might even pay you at this point.
This just in: if you're unvaccinated, send Andrew Hahnemann a Venmo, and he will pay for you to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest promoting you two could do. You know that?
Did you see? No, that's what they're doing. It's incentivized.
Yeah.
People like rewards and being like, hey, you did a good job. Thanks. Here's a Target gift card. Go buy some milk.
Oh my goodness. We got Diego Galvis.
And you still wondering, first of all, stop saying my whole freaking name. I don't need people looking at me.
Go the DJ Galvez.
Yeah, just say random Colombian dude or whatever the fuck you want. But at this point,
do you see my nationality? I can't say that. Okay.
At this point, I don't want my full name and title with you too.
Talking to you with respect.
Diego, you and I do so much other stuff together. What are you talking about?
That's weird. I don't want to know what you did with the DVD player.
Me either.
You guys are weird.
Signing off episode 38 because this is just going off the rails. And apparently Jones is doing stuff with DVD players behind the scenes. And I can tell you,
keep it up. I'm calling the authorities.
Are false.
Hey, keep it up. I'm calling the authorities.